Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 19 new mods, and today we've got quite a few to show you into the mod hub. And today the first page, well, it didn't show you much until you push the L3, show all of them, but you're better off scrolling along. We've got one update which is in the orange, and if we go on best, latest. So today we have two challenges, the MT800E by Giants and the MT700E Field Viper. Now I'm getting a bit annoyed with this because this isn't a mod, this is something what was offered in a DLC on FS17, and it should be in part of the game now, surely. But there you go. We'll have a look at that. And then we've got the MT700 Field Viper. So we'll have a look at that one. It's nice to have a few more tractors. I don't particularly use too many tract. Now, a placeable Christmas tree, which is great for this time of the year. Really? You're about a few weeks too late. And that is by Dogface. Obviously it's not his fault. It takes time for testing. Then we go on to deck chair for sleeping. So I take it we can sleep in a deck chair. Who needs a house to sleep if you have a comfortable deck chair? You spend the night in the open air. Now that's a good little mod, because that means now we can speed up time without owning a house like we haven't got at the moment. And that's by FenderFan79 LS Agri Service. Then we've got a new weight, the Agco NG 1100, and it has got a trailer coupling onto it as well. And that was by STV Modding. Then we got the Easy Shed pack with light. No, we've had that before, haven't we? It might be slightly different. Yeah, it is. That's by Halloween Zombie. And then we've got the Stoll Super 1. Stoll Super 1 is an old front loader for tractors with up to 90 horsepower. Right, we'll have a look at that. And then there's just the update. Dirt added, and unfortunately it was forgotten, and that's by Iran Modding PJ. So they're the mods we're looking at today. First off, we are going to look at the Agco NG 1100 weight. Now this is 1100 kilo weight. It comes in all the different color variants. You can attach a trailer for moving it around. It comes in all different color combinations, and you can also have this one, which is a stick design, and I suppose it's for, you can see the front, where the front of your weight is. Something a little bit different. Trailer hook on the front there, so you can shunt anything around. These cost £1,000, and you can lease them for £51 a day. And like I said, all the colours are available as you want them. Then we will go on to Stoll Super 1. Now this is a front loader, and it says this one is for 90 horsepower or over, so I take it is for the bigger tractors. Now you can buy these for £3,000, or you can lease them for £153. Sorry about my camera today, it keeps jerking. It's annoying me, it's probably annoying you. Apologies. Moving on, This is -4 slots, and there are 3 different designs, which is a bit weird, I thought. That is the standard model. Then you can have the next model, which is without closure stoppers, this one, so it hasn't got the stoppers in, and then the other one hasn't got without hoses. You can see you've got the hoses hanging down there, and on that one, but this side there isn't any hoses. That doesn't cost any extra for that whatsoever. So we got a tractor, and this is a 200 horsepower, so it's it's one of the bigger ones. I'm surprised it didn't go up a little bit higher than that, but I suppose it's just enough. You might need a loading ramp in some cases. But yeah, all does what it says it's meant to do. A different front loader. Now these have got all the colour combinations as well, so you can match them to your tractor. Now moving on, we will drive out the back, as we've got some sheds to show you. Well, as soon as I saw them, I thought I'd seen them before, and they're the same sheds we've already got, but they've got a light in them. So we've got the Easy Shed Pack with lights, where we've got the Easy Shed Pack without lights. So I take it, is that the switch? No, where's the light switch? They must be automatic then. Is that a switch there? No. I'll fast forward time at the end of the video and we'll have a look at the lights on that. So there's a light in every bay. Then you move on to this other one. These are the same. These are the same money, so as the ones without the light. The first one, which is over there, is 9,000, and that's -4 slots. Then this one over here is 4 slots again, and 22,000. Then the open one, I think that's round the other way actually. I think that's the 32,000 and that's the 22,000. I might have got that mixed up there. And with least maintenance costs of £30 for that one and £20 for that one. But they're big sheds, fair play they are, especially this one, because a lot of these sheds you put a semi and it won't go in there, it's not big enough, but you do need large sheds. So the lighting in that one is the same as it's all in each bay, so each bay has got a light. Fantastic. Then moving on, we have a Christmas tree, which is perfect for this time of year. It looks beautiful. You can buy this for £100. And when you get near it, it plays a Christmas tune. Can't make out what it is, but so yeah, 100 quid and it's yours. One slot. Would have been nice before Christmas. I did expect that to be a lot smaller, so fair play, it is a big size. Then we have the tractors, which aren't new. They came from FS17. They were a DLC what came out. Now basically we've got the two different models. We've got the Viper and the Python. So let's have a look around at the Viper first. Now, all in all, these I used to have quite a big problem with the steering on them, but they seem to have changed that, and they do steer pretty accurately now. Where I didn't used to use them. I used to use them with a worker, but I never used to use them because I hated the dynamics for the steering, and they seem to have sorted that out. So all in all, it is all revamped. Let's have a look inside. I can't remember what they look like inside, so I couldn't tell you if it is any different. It probably is different. It's bound to have been different. It's got to have. Now this one will cost you $319,000, and you can lease it for £16,269. It is 15 slots, and they do 24 miles an hour. You find a lot of the larger tractors are restricted to the 24 miles an hour. Now there are 3 different engine options. The standard one, which is the MT755E, this is the larger model. It does say the model number on the top there. Now you can go up to the MT765, and that will cost you an extra 13.5 grand, and it's 411 horsepower. The standard one is 384 horsepower, so 13.5 more grand, and you've got another nearly 30 horsepower. Then you can go up to the MT775E, which is another 27 grand, and that's the big boy. That's the 438 horsepower. But all in all, it is a nice looking mod. I think it is a little bit more expensive. It was in FS17, it was a little bit more than the standard one due to the paint work. Moving on, we've got the MT800 Field Python. Now these come in 2 different track variants, where you've got the standard one there, or you can go for the smaller track. I forgot what they cost now. Oh, there goes the Christmas tree. So these, to buy them, they are this standard model is 427,000, and it's got a horsepower of 492. You can lease them for £21,777, and they've got 3 different engine options on them as well. You've got the standard, which is the MT845, and that is the 492 brake. Then you've got the MT865, and that's 592 brake. And then you've got the MT875, which is what this one is, and that is the bad boy, the 646 horsepower. So this will do a lot of pulling. Awesome bit of kit. Going inside, I think it's very similar to the others. When I put the lights on, the dials light up, but I didn't see anything else working with indicators or anything like that. So all in all, yeah, pretty much the same as the other. But it's nice to have these, especially the big tractors. You do need them for especially pulling some of these plows and equipment. It's nice to have that function available with a load of horsepower. Now we've got one other mod to show you, and I think this is, so far, this has got to be mod of the year for saving money. And here we have a deck chair. 2 deck chairs, and you can use these for sleeping. So if you haven't got a house, which on my farm, on my series at the moment, I haven't got a house, we haven't had enough money to buy one, and you can sleep in a deck chair. Where I've had to fast forward time, now you can buy a deck chair. They are £149, an absolute bargain. They only take up 1 slot. However, you can only have one deck chair or one house. You can't have both. So they take up the house basically. So there you have it for today. We've got a few selection of mods, and I think before I drive out we will speed up time and turn all the lights on. Hopefully all the lights will come onto the buildings and jobs are good un. So if you've enjoyed this episode of New Mods, then please give me a like, and if you want to see more content, then hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Till the next time, goodbye.